idea that you can have with just a regular white cake mix, just a plain white cake mix, is to again substitute the applesauce for the oil, and it calls for a cup of water instead of milk and just a regular cake mix. So I used just some strawberries, and I just stuck them in a NutriBlast and just blended them up and substituted a cup of pureed strawberries for the water, and it makes it that much more healthy. Now for the frosting, again we're going to go fast. We're just going to show you what the ingredients are with it and then show you the finished product. I used some natural True Whip as opposed to Cool Whip.
What is True Whip? Well,
it says that it's gluten-free and it has no hydrogenated oils, and it's 100% natural, 70% organic, no high fructose corn syrup. Okay. So, again, if you want to whip your cream, I know you probably would come straight up and use pure whipping cream.
Right, we just take the shot cream and whip it.
Absolutely, but as a mom, I want to go fast. I want to just throw some whipped cream in my frosting. I grabbed some of this just to make it healthy. And then we got organic cream cheese and a little powdered sugar. And I just was mixing it up just by taste, by feel. You know, I think I put a cup of...
my grandmother did that.
About a cup of powdered sugar and some cream cheese and some True Whip. Kind of looks like this when you're done. And I stuck it in a bag like this, so when our cupcakes are ready, we're just going to let the kids, if you had kids with you, they could do it for you. But we'll just mix them up and make our cupcake flowers as soon as the cupcakes are done.
What do you got there, Melanie?
Okay, we have this ingenious creation that my husband and I came up with. Again, we were trying to come up with an alternative to cake pops. And when I was explaining to my daughter-in-law what I wanted to do was to put a cupcake on a stick, like a cake pop, she said, you can't do that because it's going to fall through. You're not, the weight of the cupcake isn't going to be able to hold up on the stick. So my husband came up with squares with holes in them that fit so nicely, and we had a contest. If you use a pencil sharpener, just a handheld pencil sharpener, and take the edges off, they just fit right on. So
you and your husband are so creative. I saw some of his other work, and some of the flower pots he builds in this.
So this was our creation, and then he didn't think it looked good having that wood color or the white stick, so we dyed them with green food coloring so that they look like a flower stem. And again, little ones can help with this. Either they can hold the stick or you can hold the stick for them. Now I just took another one of these sticks and poked a hole, so the hole's already there. So it just goes right there on top. Then on top, right? Now the other thing that I needed to tell you was we started with these regular white ones. And what I did was I took the white paper off so that they could go on the flower petal ones.
Okay.
And then that way it's just easier for little ones to eat, and they're not having to try to peel that off of there. So it just makes sense. So here is our frosting, and again, little ones can do this for you or with you. It doesn't have to look, professional. And then you just take some sprinkles. And again, these are organic and all natural coloring in these sprinkles. And you just sprinkle some on top, and we can set them in our lovely display case. There's a hole right there, Mike, if you want to stick one in there. We have two that are already made. If you want to, you can decorate with these other little ready-made flowers. We're still trying to investigate and playing with different fruit leather and cutting them out in flower shapes to make them healthier. But we're still playing with the recipe. But there are our healthy cake.
That looks so cute. Those are just wow, and organic, and the kids would have a ball. I'm sure your grandkids just enjoyed sitting at your feet, learning and listening to what you have to say.
And what I did with these, with the kids out at Julie's during the farm tour, was they also got to take just an egg carton. We cut the egg carton apart, and we decorated it with colorful duct tape, and they planted a real seed. So they got to take a real seed, plant it, and then eat a cupcake flower.
Well, see, that's where I met you. I was at Julie Zoller's at Fire Lake Camp, and she told me all about you, and she was so excited about what you do with kids and all the work you do with kids. And when I went out there, and we're going to go into the worms, but you had these kids, and these 4 little girls were around you, and they were just everything you were saying they were eating up and taking in. And you know something, you made comment when we talk about educating, you talk about science, and you said to me, and you re-say it, was, you know, science isn't like age 1, group 1 to 4, grade-wise, and 7 to 8. It's science is everything.
That's right. It's all ages. It doesn't matter if you're working with a 3-year-old or a 30-year-old. If you're learning about health or nutrition, they're all going to understand that applesauce is going to be healthier than oil,
right.
Or to add a banana is going to be a healthy thing to add as opposed to sugar. So again, with kids, and this is why I just love what you do, and I love working with food with kids. If they can see it, taste it, touch it, feel it, do it, they're going to remember it. And so food is always one of those senses that they can engage in when they eat something that's going to help them remember.
So I remember my grandmother, I'd say she made the lightest waffles I ever had in my life. Now I don't know if that's true or not, but to me, in my memories, it is. You know?
That's right. That's right. So we're making memories with kids.
Okay.
Okay. Mike, we have a special guest outside that we're going to go visit here in just a minute. And so with some of our strawberries, I'm going to just add a strawberry to the top of one of our cupcakes. But we need this green top part of our strawberry for our guests.
Really?
And and this is healthy and nutritious right here. And we're going to take our eggshells as well and our banana peel, and we're going to go meet some of my friends.
And I thought you came by yourself.
Well, actually, I came with 5,000 little friends.
Really?
Yeah,
really?
yeah. Christine, you need to come outside
Come on,
and see my new friends.
let's go meet Melanie's friends.
All right.
I don't know what kind of people she runs around with, but we'll see.
5,000.
Oh, we're going to take a commercial break. We've been with Melanie Deering from Wellstone Gardens, and we'll be back in just a minute.